Today we're going to try Boston Market's fried chicken bowl with loaded mashed potatoes, golden fried all white meat chicken with green beans, corn, and loaded mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't know what the loaded means. Usually I think that implies that there's like bacon bits and sour cream and stuff, kind of like a loaded baked potato, I would assume. But let's look at the back and see what it says. Well, unfortunately for me, there aren't actually oven instructions, and also the ingredients list is like 1,000 things long. But I did see green onion and bacon in there, so I think that it implies like a loaded baked potato. Anyway, there's some marketing BS. Here's the instructions. There are no oven instructions, as I said, so we're going to follow the microwave. Remove the bowl, cook for 3.5 minutes, stir, recover, and then cook for another 2 minutes. All right, here it is, the masterpiece fresh out of the microwave. Well, it's been a couple minutes, but ready to be eaten, let's say. Looks just like the box, right? Actually, it doesn't look too bad compared to some frozen meals I've seen, so let's take a bite and see what it tastes like. Looking at this bowl, I'm pretty sure I was right in my assumption of the loaded. I definitely see bacon bits and green onions, and I'm assuming sour cream. I don't know about that, but you can smell the bacon in it. So I got a bite here. It's got green beans, it's got corn, it's got the mashed potatoes and chicken. It's got everything in one bite, so let's try it. Okay, let's diagnose the good and the bad, because there are good and bad elements to this one. This is a surprisingly hard thing to review because there are elements that I like and there are a lot of elements that I don't like. First off, the base of the whole dish, the mashed potatoes, are good. Really good quality frozen mashed potatoes. They got flavor, they got the texture, they're thick, and they're potatoey. They're what you'd want. Now, the gravy that they said is on the box, I have no idea what it could possibly be. It must be mixed in here, I guess, because there's no discernible gravy at all. And even, you know, before I mix it together, there's no discernible gravy in this meal. Now, as I said, the mashed potatoes are good. Now, the only thing I don't like about them is, in fact, the loaded part, because the bacon bits are not the best. It has that fake, like, Bako bits taste and smell to it. If it was real bacon bits, that might be one thing, and maybe they are. I don't know what they'll claim, but they taste and smell like fake bacon bits, and it does kind of bring things down a little bit. A surprising highlight are actually the green beans, which are very good for frozen green beans. They retained their green bean flavor. They got a good texture. They're a little crispy. They don't taste like canned. They taste like frozen. They were fresh than frozen, if you know what I'm saying. They're not soggy. They're crisp, and they taste like real green beans, which is a surprise. Corn, I didn't really taste it, give or take, whatever. Now, the chicken is meh. It's not terrible. I've had some unedible chicken, like in a frozen meal before. Like, this chicken's worthless. I might as well throw this whole meal out. That's not this meal. The chicken is fine, and it's definitely white meat, and you can break it apart and see that it's quality, but the breading is not that good, and it just kind of lacks flavor. Everything just kind of tastes like the loaded mashed potatoes, even the chicken. It all blends together, except for the green beans, which stand out. So, like I said, it's a mixed blessing, but you'd think that the chicken would be the highlight of the meal, and it's really not. It's really the mashed potatoes and the other lying ingredients, like the green beans, that make this thing okay, whereas the chicken is just, it kind of exists. It doesn't really have any identity. With all that said, I would give this meal a 3. I don't think there's anything bad about it. As I said with other meals, it's perfectly adequate for a frozen meal, and if you're just looking to get something to get by, it's fine. It's not anything special, though. There's definitely better choices you could make, but there's also worse choices. So if you want to give it a try, go ahead. It's okay. It's just kind of meh. It's like, I guess I'm eating this dinner and going to bed, you know. I'm never going to think about this again. So that's the Boston Market fried chicken bowl with loaded mashed potatoes. See you next time.